Congratulations! I'm so excited for you. You're about to start on your new chapter in your life. Now, as a gift from your friends and family, would you prefer a set of luggage or maybe that air fryer that you've been wanting? What about one set of china so you'll have a 12-piece set and eventually you're going to have a big group of people over for a fancy sit-down dinner? Well, I've got a better idea for you. How about they get you a house?
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive.
Did you know that saving up for a down payment is one of the biggest challenges that any first-time home buyer faces? Well, enter HomeFundit. HomeFundit is a first and only online gifting platform that allows your friends and family to give you gifts to help you buy a house faster. So why not take those maybe wedding gifts that you're going to get, or how about graduation gifts, and turn those into a down payment and get your first house? Not only am I going to tell you about how you can turn your gifts into a down payment to buy your first house, but I'm also going to tell you about how you can get an additional $2,000, up to $2,000 in closing cost grant, meaning you don't have to pay it back, from CMG Financial. I'm going to tell you about it at the very end, so stick around. Now, before we get into too many details on the HomeFundit down payment gifting program I was telling you about, let's start from the beginning and build a foundation of why are we talking about getting your network and community of friends and family to help you with a down payment through a HomeFundit campaign. Well, saving for a down payment to buy a house can feel like an insurmountable task, and especially when you're a first-time home buyer, saving up dollar for dollar with your reoccurring monthly expenses, costs of daily life, and paying down debt, it can feel like there's just not enough money coming in to save for a house. HomeFundit is an actionable program on how to save for a house down payment and save for it fast. And it goes well beyond trying to pack your lunch or try to make your coffee at home and save those Starbucks trips. So down payments are expressed as a percentage of the total purchase price. So we're talking about between 3 and 20% of the purchase price. So the minimum down payment for a house depends on the loan that you're using to finance the purchase. So some people may be able to qualify for loans with no money down for military personnel, but if you're not a VA person, loans are typically 3% to 3.5% are the lowest that you can go. So low down payment loans, including the FHA loan, are designed to make home ownership more attainable for first-time home buyers. So the big question is, how do you come up with this 3% or more for a down payment? And if you're thinking that you're going to get a gift from a parent or a family member, then HomeFundit is an even better solution for you. Because now you can not only just get gifts from immediate family members, but you can get gifts from anybody. Friends, extended family, heck, if you can get a stranger to donate, even better. And also, there's no need for them to provide financial statements or documentation on the source of funds. When you use HomeFundit, you simply don't need all that paperwork. So it's easy for folks to give, and it's even easier for you to receive. So HomeFundit works uniquely in two different ways. So first, it widens the circle of people who can make down payment contributions to you for your home purchase. So this allows those non-relatives, those friends, coworkers, wedding guests, maybe extended family members, to give you a gift that's actually very useful in your next chapter of your life. And second, it makes it much easier to give. It allows online contributions via debit cards and credit cards. Once it's donated up to $5,000, there's no extra paperwork or anything else that you need to fill out. Those are two very unique and very specific things that really help you get these gifts that you can use for your down payment. So is it crowdfunding? Yeah, actually, it's kind of crowdfunding, but it's different than crowdfunding in a couple of different ways. So it's used exclusively for down payment on a house. So the idea is to make it easier for relatives and friends or anyone in your personal network to be able to help you with your down payment. Now, they can lend you a hand online without all the hassle of writing paper checks, gift letters, providing statements, anything like that. And even total strangers can also give. Now, many of the details, I think a couple of you are probably thinking, well, what about taxes and fees? Because a lot of crowdfunding campaigns do charge fees, so that money doesn't all go to you. But in this case, if it's used for your down payment, all the money goes into your house, and there's no limit to how much money that you can raise. Thanks for sticking around till the end, because I'm going to tell you about how you can get up to $2,000 in closing costs from CMG Home Loans. So what they have is a program. When you use your HomeFundit, they will give you $2 for every $1 you raise in your HomeFundit campaign, up to $2,000. And this is a grant. Now you can use this grant to pay for closing costs, or if you're getting some of your closing costs paid by the seller, you can use it to buy down your rate. All you have to do is complete a home buyer education program before signing your contract and be a first-time home buyer as defined by Fannie Mae, which means in the last 3 years you haven't owned a home. So it's a pretty good deal. You can get an extra $2,000 direct from CMG in addition to your down payment program. So we can get your down payment and some of your closing costs paid and get you on the way to home ownership right away. If you're interested in getting your HomeFundit campaign started and start saving right now for your first house, then this is the time. Get in touch with me, Nikki Duran, the Rock Climbing Realtor. My information is below, and I'm happy to go through the program, tell you a little bit more about it, help you get your campaign going, and we'll start saving up and getting you closer and closer with the help of your friends and family to getting into your first house.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.